Sports fans are on high alert this morning after a security scare at a major Melbourne stadium over the weekend. On Saturday, police allege a 15-year-old boy outside Marvel Stadium carrying a knife and an imitation firearm. He was issued an official caution by police and turned away, but it has left some security experts worried. Joining me now is Tony Logren from Zero Risk International. Good morning to you. So knife violence at the forefront of a lot of minds now, particularly as we watch this Bondi Junction stabbing inquest unfold. What's your read on this one?
I think the knife itself obviously is one of these weapons that can be used quite easily. It can be slipped into a crowd, so better than a gun, really. The knife crime statistics actually although they dipped in 2023, are starting to become quite prevalent within the youth. So 14 to 18 now, it's actually quite trendy to carry a knife, whether it's a gang, whether it's particular just for an intention or whatever, or just for flexing, really, as the kids call it. And it's pretty horrendous. OK, so there was also this security breach at the MCG after their new systems failed to catch those two men carrying guns. Are we doing enough at our stadiums? I actually think it's quite good, actually, from a positive point of view, because what happened was, with the electronic system, it failed. So what they decided to do on a review was to look at putting a lot more people on the outside. So they're actually pre-detecting anyone getting to the turnstiles, which is a little bit kind of defeating the system as far as kind of finance is concerned for the actual the overview. But at the end of the day, they caught this guy before he actually went in, so he was acting suspiciously. And I think that was a really good move from their particular part.
So as far as knives, if more people, especially young people, are carrying them, have we got enough in place? I know we've got Jack's Law in several states. Victoria sort of did their own. Is this enough?
It is, but the problem is with the knife itself is that you can carry a knife for 10 centimetres as a blade, OK? So that's actually quite interesting because you can still cause quite a bit of damage with 10 centimetres. OK. Now, the problem is, OK, a knife has to be used for a justified reason, whether it's a kind of a chippy, a carpenter or whatever, using his for the trade. But how many times can you have the kids justifying using a knife on the streets outside a footy ground, OK? It's not good. OK,
so what are the conditions? Why are they carrying them nowadays? Why is it increasing?
Well, look, the thing is, for me, is even at the weekend, one of my friends actually had a terrible situation where his son was jumped in a park. And it was gangs that came in there. Sadly, he's had a head injury. He's OK, he's fine. But knives were pulled, you know? So at the end of the day, it's a bit of a turf war going on between individual kids. It's what they're seeing from a social media perspective as well. And it's also, as I said, really getting together in these gangs to actually kind of create this particular kind of persona, really.
OK.
So it's out there. It needs to be controlled.
Huge worry. And at least the police have some of those laws where they can stop and search.
100%.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tony. Here's David.